Hey YouTube, take 7, because it's fine to start this intro for like 7 times. I am recording!
Violation. Willie Propane.
So, hey YouTube, for the 8,000th time, I am back with another video because I can't get my intro right because won't nobody be quiet in the background, so I think I'm going to yell through this whole video. So, with that being said, this story time is going to be about how my ex decided to get jealous, but dang near go with my cousin. Like, it's a long story. So, my ex dated my cousin. That's what the title is going to be about. Okay, so back in high school, it was this. I have a lot of story times, but this is the one that clicked to my head for some reason today. So today is going to be about my high school years. My high school year, I was a freshman. Y'all know, coming out the 8th grade, baby, I am a new fresh piece of meat. Call it what you want. But my first day of high school, I walked in the classroom. I don't wear heavy makeup. I wore makeup, but I didn't wear heavy makeup in the 8th grade. I had my little, let me see what I had on, my little lip liner, sometimes a little eyeshadow, but mostly majority lip gloss. But I didn't have too much makeup on. I got in high school, my first day I had burgundy lipstick on. I had my eyeshadow, my lashes, my eyeliner popping, everything. I just didn't have my eyebrows. I had them arched, but I didn't wear makeup on my eyebrows until I got into high school. Yeah. So, with that being said, my first day, everybody thought I was a teacher. I was not a teacher, but they thought I was a teacher. When they called, the teacher called my name. They were like, "Oh, you a student? You're not a sub or a teacher aide?" No, trust me. If I was that, I would not be in this badass class. Cause no, I'd be like, sign me out, clock me out right now. I'm not getting paid enough for this badass class. You feel me? But it was these boys in there. I say boys with an S because let me tell you, it was boys with the S up in there. It was a boy sitting next to me. It was 2 more boys sitting on the other side of me. I don't know why my seat was right there. Don't sign me to lie. I don't know why my seat was there, but my seat was definitely there. So it was nothing but boys around me. So it was these 2 boys next to me, then it was these 2 boys in diagonal, and it was a boy next to me, sitting right next to me. Because we had tables, not desks. We had tables, so it was 2 to a table. 2 to a table. So, this one next to me was, I'm just going to give them color, and I'm just going to give them names. Forget about color. Yeah, we're not going to give color, because that's very obvious who this person is when I get talking about them. People know them. It was, everybody played a part in this story. Everybody plays part in the story. So I'm going to give them names because I got more story times about when I get, I'm going to just tell y'all. So we're going to give him Thirsty. Thirsty, that's his name. Next to me is Thirsty. Then you have, I don't need a name. The ones directly next to me, they ain't not going to get a name. But then the one diagonal, we're going to call him Curls. We're going to call him Curls. Curls. Then you had Silk. We're going to call the next one over to him, Silk. So Silk and Curls was best friends. But they hung around sometimes with Thirsty. So Thirsty, glasses clearly got dirty. But Thirsty, like, he just started asking me a lot of questions when he found out that I wasn't. I know y'all think that. He found out I wasn't a teacher. He asked me, "Oh, so what school you come from?" He got to talking to me and whatever. Cool. But he was so laid back, like he was thirsty, like he was just laid back, trying to seem chill but thirsty at the same time. Like, you know that feeling when a boy get you when he's thirsty at the same time. Him trying to be calm, cool, and just yeah, whatever. But he was just at that time he was very much thirsty. So he turns around and he like, "How old are you? Oh, you're younger than me. You young. Like, what you look old. You must ain't got no boyfriend." Like, but he's sitting back like this. Like, he ain't got no beard, but he going like this. What are you pulling at? Your thoughts? Your brain cells? Imaginary chin hairs? Because you don't have anything there, buddy. But I ain't gonna bust him out. So then Curls is like, "Oh, I see you getting your Mac on, bro." And then, but they sitting in front of me. Curls and Silk sitting in front of me. Like, I can hear everybody's conversation from how many girlfriends they have. I can see their phone on what they pulling up on their phone, all that. I'm like, I can see, and I have my bifocals on, so I can see. Like, I can see. They got booty pictures on their phone, whatever, just a whole lot of stuff. I'm like, dang, like, I can see everything. So then they didn't know that I heard them make a bet. They made a bet, oh, I can get the new girl number before you can. Silk and Curls. Curls decides to start talking about, bro, you don't know what to do with that. You don't know what to do with that. Talking to Thirsty, telling Thirsty, he was like, man, what the hell you gonna do? I ain't gonna bust it out like that, because everybody knows who I'm talking about. I might as well just say it. Short. He was short. And he was like, what this how I'm like. So I guess they are just being thirsty, but Thirsty is actually very thirsty, because I'm gonna tell you the reason why I call him Thirsty down the line. So Curls, like, you don't know what to do that, talking to Thirsty, telling Thirsty you don't know what to do with that, which is me, which I'm not a that. Don't call me no that. I said no, do cause that who what, because y'all not making English, like, y'all not speaking English up in here. Like, I understand, like, I read between the lines, but what are y'all talking about? Because y'all not, I'm not that. I'm not a that. I'm a person. Like, but Curls is like, yeah. So then Silk was like, let's make a bet. Talking to Curls, let's make a bet. He was like, what? He was like, let's see who can get the girl, the new girl number. I wasn't new, but I was new, because they all came from one school and transferred to this school, which I was never around because I was in a different district. So for me to get closer to a different district, it was like, yeah, I am somebody new, because everybody in that classroom, they didn't know each other but me. They don't know me. So they was like, Curls was like, bet, guarantee, watch this. So Curls turns around and sent me a note and was like, in the class, he said, wait on me at the end of class. I can hear y'all. Like, I heard what y'all said. I said, why would I wait for you at the class so y'all can make a bet? See who's gonna get my number first? Nobody. Curls. So then he was like, okay, I'll wait after him, even though I wait on him after class. So I wait on him after. No, I didn't. I kept walking. I definitely didn't. I didn't start waiting for that boy until probably a month later. But because he always moves slow in class. Like, how you the last person to get your work done, but you always want to be a show off in a class clown? I'm gonna need for you to mix those things together and make something happen. Be smart at the same time. Like, make something shake, because that's not getting what it's supposed to give. How you been class clown then telling me to wait for you and I'm done with my work? Like, you clearly can't keep up. So why should I even wait? So I left. I'm on my way to my next class. I already don't know how to work these hallways, so I can't be late, because, well, I was definitely not late with the help, but let me tell you how I got the help. So I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. He said, oh, can I wait on me? I was walking. He said, I told you to wait on me. I was gonna show you the hallways. Silk was like, man, you capping out, you cheating. That ain't fair. You supposed to start when we're not around. He was like, y'all not finna make a bet on me, because I guarantee ain't nobody making no bet on me, because I make everybody's feelings hurt. I don't play like that. He was like, why you like that? Why you on that? I'm not on nothing. I'm on me getting to class. So I'm just giving a little back here before I get into the juicy details, because them juicy details is crazy. So they made a bet. Curls walking me to class, because I don't know what or where I'm going. He said, oh, we got this class together. So he getting excited. And you're happy because we got the same classes together? Because I don't know what you want me to say, because I don't know you. And it's like, okay, whatever, cool. Curls turn around and what do you do? He walked to class, but right before I walked in class, he pulled me by my arm talking about, you want my number? No, I'm okay. He said, so you don't want my number? Okay, well, how about we follow each other on Facebook? I'm like, I think about it. He was like, okay, Snapchat too. I said, I think about it. I said, I'm not giving you all my social medias. I don't know where the phone at, but I just definitely heard it. He like, come on now, stop playing with me. You can't merch. I'm not handsome. I said, oh, you conceited, cocky, and short. I said it do not work like that. I wasn't gonna say it, but I said it. It's not a bad word. It's just I know everybody gonna know this person. I'm like, he like, come on, tell me what your Facebook name is. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I follow him on Facebook. He give me his Facebook, but I give him my Facebook. He's that thirsty. He go follow me like I'm thinking he gonna wait till the end of the day. That boy is instantly. I'm walking down the hallway. I got a notification. Curl sent me a thing, and then he sent me a message talking about who you like. This is my first day. I like to get out this class, the hallways, and I would like to finish my schoolwork, and I would like to go home. That's what I like. Like, that's who I like. That's what I like, and that's what I want. He like, I said, boy, I just walked away from you. He was like, nah, but for real though, who you like? Who do I like? What do you mean, what do I like? What do you mean, who do I like? Like, this is my first day. I hope I don't like nobody, because then that's just thirsty on my own self. So then I runs back up into Thirsty. Thirsty like, you know what class you going? He too happy. He like, oh, we got same class. Bet you gonna sit by me? You gonna sit by me? Okay, cause I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all must ain't never seen nobody like me, but y'all all is very thirsty. Thirsty, we in the same class together. He just proceeds to try to touch my thigh. You doing a lot. Because now you doing a lot. I said, what you doing? He said, you have a piece of paper on your leg. No. If I had a piece of paper on my leg, you should have knocked it off or told me. You put your hand on my thigh and you thought it was okay to sit there and go into my inner thigh like this. What are you doing? Stop right where you are while you were ahead. So then, I'm like, because I said, you doing a lot. Because I didn't even think you was cute for you to be doing all that. You doing a lot. You doing a lot. Like, you doing a lot. Y'all, so then he turns around. He was like, oh, something. I'm just trying to see what you doing after school and whatever. He just jumped right into this while I was calling Thirsty. Because I'm like, y'all all got problems. But then that's not even the bad part. My next class just so happened to be with Silk and Curls. What you gonna do with him? He about as short as anything. What you gonna do with him? He's probably pequeño and Paquito. Like, I said, what are you talking about? Like, he said, I heard y'all exchange Facebooks. You on my Facebook? If that's how you feel, you on my Facebook? Because I'm giving my Facebook out to everybody. I want everybody to be my friend. I'm not distinguishing or subsidizing or canceling anybody. I said, okay, you want my Facebook? Yes, woo. I got my Facebook. I said, okay. He said, oh, shoot, I got your shit. Cool. So then after a while, the next day comes, Curls sitting by me in class. He asked Thirsty to swap him seats. Talk about he got something to show me. Boy, you barely even know me. How you showing me something? I know you're not showing me your life. I know you're not showing me your private. I know you're not showing me anything. Like, come on now. What can you be showing me? Y'all don't believe what this man showed me. His math work. Talking about, can you help me? We was in that class that we was in for first hour was, what was it? Computer something. No, it was something like that. It was something about the world technology or something like technology. That's where we was at. Technology. But when we went to class the next, like them other classes like that, I didn't want to hang around with nobody, so I sat in the hallway and did my work. And he asked me to come back in the classroom, text me out the whole day and stuff like that. Asked me who I like, what class I'm going to, what lunch I got. He gonna come to my lunch if I come to his lunch. This is the things that he was doing my first day. So it was like just Curls was being very curly, tight curls, like his hair. Like, why are you so thirsty? As much as Thirsty was, but I call Thirsty because why are you touching me? Because why are you touching me? Curls like, yeah, you gonna call me today after you get off of school? I said, I think about it because I never call nobody, so I did not call him. He said something about, so I thought you said you was gonna call me. I said, you that thirsty that you couldn't call me. You want somebody to call you. You want to feel special. That's what it is. You want to feel special. So he calls me later on that day. Mom, like, you just started school. Who calling you? My point exactly, Mama. It was just somebody I met at school. She like, he must like you. I said, Mama, if that's the case, all three of them like me. All three of them like me. Because you feel me? It was more than just one. And lunchtime, people was come up to me and be like, oh, yeah, where you come from? What the That's definitely another story time. And that story time is that story time is, like, it makes me upset. That story time made me upset.
Oh, man, she was on that month.
No, Curls turns around and he calls us and they talk about, so who you like? And I'm up there cleaning up my room and like, he called me and talking about, so who you like and whatever. I'm like, how do I like somebody and I just started school? Can you give me a time to look around and see if it's anybody else in the world? Like, thirsty. So, second day come, we're in first class. He said by me showing me his math work. And he was like, oh, yeah, you text slow. And you text too freaking quick. And that's the problem we have. You text too freaking quick. Third day come, some girl come into class. Some new girl. Well, she wasn't new. I guess she wasn't new. Everybody else knew her. But she got suspended before school even started. Like, I don't know how that worked. No, that was a week after. So everything else, that was a week. She got suspended, I guess, the first week of school. So I guess her first day, she got in trouble about something that she did. But I didn't see her the first day. That's the thing. I didn't see her the first day. I guess she wasn't in our class. That class wasn't her class. That class became her class the second week, but she got suspended from her first class the week before school started. The next week come, it's this new girl that come in our class. Well, she was new to me, but she wasn't new to everybody else. Everybody knew her. They was like, oh shoot. So then Silk was trying to get in where he fit, and you know, Silk was running down all the information to me, telling me, he was like, you know, he got a girl here. I said, a girl? He just told me that man asked me, was I single? I told him, yeah. He asked me, was I single? He said, yeah. He said, he don't attach his name to nobody. He said, he don't date nobody. He has proved to me that. I guess he must thought old girl wasn't coming back. But old girl, when she came back, she sat in our class talking about, hey, babe, and rubbed on his back and kissed him on his cheek. He went like this. He was like, you be on weird stuff. Why do you come in and doing that? He was shooting, this is what she did. So it was just something that she did. I'm like, next, because that's just... But I'm not going to argue with nobody about no boy that I don't even know, barely, hardly even know, and clearly trying to get my digits. So I'm like, I'm not going to, that's tacky. That's embarrassing if I do that. So he looks at me and he was like, I'm like, why is he looking like that? Like, clearly y'all kind of got some connections going on, because what I'm seeing right now is not getting what was gay. But me being little old me, don't play where you cannot take the heat, baby, because I play and I come back 10 times harder. So Silk turns around and starts texting me every day. And talk about that was grimy. That was grimy because he should have told you about her. And everybody know about her. I said, and him and her. I'm like, everybody know but me. It's been a week. This me and this boy been talking for a week. So it's like, Silk was like, well, yeah, I told you, stop messing with him and get you somebody like me. Okay, Slick, Silk, Slick, Rick, okay? Like, you just sliding and slithering in, like, but alright, I ain't care, because I'm like, like I said, I wasn't not attached to nobody. So, me and Silk start texting every day and all the time. See, I play, but when I play, I know how to play. So, I go for your best friend. Nice, how you doing? So, best friend, Silk, like, he texts me all the time, asking what I'm doing, good morning, afternoon. He was like, you should get on my live with me, and woo. So we became close, like, me and Silk became closer than me and Curls. But Curls played a part for a minute, though. He was still around, even with that little situation about that girl, the new girl. I'm not gonna give her a name. Should I give her a name? Does she play any more Storytimes? We're gonna call her Fruity. We're gonna call her Fruity. there's no reason. She's just looking at the box of cereal. So there's no reason why I call her that. But Fruity came to class and kissing all over him and whatever, all on curls and sitting on his lap and just the utmost. But I didn't care. So a week go past. I guess they did the issue, period. So me and Silk getting close, not even like in relationship wise, but like I just got on live with him all the time. Like it was just an all the time thing. Like we got on live every day together, day and night. He called me every night. Like he was more concerned about what I was doing and what my whereabouts was and what I was doing and who I was with and all that stuff. He was cool. Like he was just real freaking cool. Like until that breaking point with him. But he was very cool. Like I could have called him my best friend. Like I didn't think of him as that until I started realizing other stuff. And then I was like, oh, okay, I feel it. It's chemistry a little bit. And at that point, I felt like I was just trying colors because I had rainbows in freshman years. I didn't do nothing with them, but I was definitely talking to the rainbows. I just called them the rainbows because it was more than one color. Yes, definitely. I'm looking back at it. I was talking to so many different colors. But I wasn't no HOE. Don't get me wrong, because I was not dating nobody. I didn't kiss nobody. I didn't do nothing freaky with nobody. Period, poo. Because I didn't do that. It's just, I was just communicating with all of them. And holding a conversation. So, Silk start making Curls jealous. Curls is like, why you doing that? You know. What we know. That Fruity coming in here kissing all on you in front of me. Yeah, we know that. We see that. We understood the assignment. So push, come to shove. So we're not gonna call her. We're gonna call her my cousin. So it's like I'm not throwing shots at nobody because we are cool. Now that we're out of high school, I'm just telling my story. So don't y'all be thinking that. So whoever watching this video, if y'all in in this video, y'all know. Like y'all know that we cool now. Like if we see each other on the street, we say hi and we probably hug. You know, there's no bad blood, but I'm just telling y'all from my story, from my side of the story. So Fruity and my cousin was cool. A little bit too cool, but I didn't know that. But I'm gonna tell y'all how my cousin played a part. My cousin don't even got classes with us. This is just something that happened. She was like, so Curls got upset and started texting me all the time, blowing my phone down, spending the night and day on the phone with me, calling me on live so I wouldn't be on live with Silk, and he'd be on the phone with me all day. So Curls would be on the phone with me all motherfucking day. So I was like, okay. Curls like, I don't want you doing this and the third, because if this and the third happens, something happened, it's just going to make me feel bad. I said, oh, you got feelings. You feel me? You got feelings all of a sudden. But you didn't have feelings or remorse or anything when that girl came in the classroom, kissing out on you, sat on your lap in front of me, disrespectfully. So why you going to get mad when Silk started to be my friend, respectfully? You feel me? Yeah, whatever. So Silk was like, oh, you giving that boy another chance on woo. I said, it ain't even like that. He was like, because you ain't been on live for like 3 days with me. I said, because I've been cleaning up, but I've been on the phone actually with Curls. I'll be missing school. Curls be on the phone with me while he going to all his classes. Like, I was like, okay, I guess he really mean business about me. Like, he really trying to take it to another level. But then he kept asking me, so why don't I ask somebody out? Like, this the thing with Curls. Curls wanted me to ask him out. Nada. Dead issue. Cut the lights. Cut the action. Cut all of it. Cut it. Because I'm not asking nobody out first. Period. That's just me. I'm just not. Because I'm not thirsty, desperate, nor looking. So if you're looking for me, come to me. It's just like my last story. Like, come to me. Because I'm not saying nothing. So I was reading something, sorry. But yeah, I'm like, whatever, cool. Still kind of got a little bit upset, but he got to understand, my friend. I was still your friend. So he like, no, Curls on the phone with me all the time. We talking. He kept asking me. He meant that it was a question almost like every day. That question had to get out at least once a day. Who you like? That question had to get let off at least once a day. Probably twice. Probably 4 times. But that question had to get let off. So he was like, who you like? I'm like, he was like, so you don't like nobody? I said, who do you like? He said, I mean, I would want to tell this girl that I like her, but she keep playing. I said, oh, why you ain't on the phone with that girl? He said, because that girl do a lot. I'm on the phone with her, but she do a lot. I'm like, oh, so it's me. He said, I ain't said it was you. I said, so who else is it? Because I'm on the phone. So we finally exchanged numbers. He's so happy because I had, he got to call me. I had an Android the first time. Then he kept on making jokes, talking about, I just want to FaceTime you. I just want to FaceTime you. So then I finally got an iPhone, and he was so happy. I missed school that day to go get the iPhone because it was all the way in like Goshen. It was far from home, but from where I was staying. But he was like, oh, you got an iPhone? Oh my gosh, you got an iPhone? I said, yeah, I got an iPhone. He saved my name in his phone with a heart, a kissy heart, and a kissy heart emoji and a heart emoji. And he didn't know that I noticed, but you know when you, in certain angles, you can see reflections. Like, yeah. I had his name in as, I think I had just a heart. I think it was just a heart. Because I didn't want everybody in my, no, his name and then a heart. So it was like, it was noticeable. So people, that's what made people be nosy and be like, oh, you talk to Wooty because why his name in your phone with a heart? His name was definitely in my phone with a heart. Then when I make him mad, he'd just change it to Diamond. Then when he got unmad, he'd just put Diamond with a heart, and kissy hearts, and a wedding ring. And it was just like a whole lot of fugazi stuff. But my cousin, like 2 weeks ago, so now it's probably like a month and a half, and me and this boy talking, and I feel like it was serious. Girl, I mean, y'all, why my cousin come to me talking about, she was in my, we not even in the same class. She came to my class and was like, is with the wood? And I said, yeah. She was like, girl, guess what? He texted me. We be texting, and he liked me and whatever. He said he wanted to go out with me and whatever. And me being me, I just got shook. Like, I'm like, bold. Yeah, and I was like, oh, but I didn't say nothing about me and him having communication because I just felt like she was so blunt to ask me about him being in our class. My bad. Sorry. She was like, yeah, is Wooty in your classroom? I said, yeah. She was like, oh, well, we text and we talk and whatever. Okay, cool. She was, so I text him, I'm like, you foul and you bogus as hell. And don't talk to me, text me or none of that. Like, you foul, cause he was like, what you talking about? When I say somebody foul or I was like, you dead wrong or something like that, I just don't say nothing else after that. If I let you know you dead wrong, I don't tell you what you did because I'm like, you should know what you did. So he was like, yeah, we probably finna take it serious and whatever. That's what she telling me. She said, we've been talking for like a week now, and he asked me out. I said, how he get the courage to ask you out? If he couldn't even ask me out, it's just something not adding up. I said, okay, you feel me? That's how I was like, okay. So then I'm like, all right. So I told somebody else, I was like, you know, me and Wooty been talking together. She don't really need his name in the story. She probably will in Lifetime. So we're going to call her Stick. Stick and my cousin was cousins. So we were all cousins, but I'm going to call her Stick. And I'm gonna have a story down the line about Stick. But ain't nothing. You will hear the story when you hear the story. So she like yeah, I'm with the woo, girl, look, you be sending me hard eyes, all this, and stuff that he say to me, he say to her. So I'm like, he's typing very well. Very good. So when do he get time to talk on the phone with you if he always on the phone with me? I guess he didn't. He was just talking to her. So then as time go by, I just started distancing myself from him. But he'll always get upset. So it was like our relationship, me and Curls, was like a real life love and hate. A thin line between love and hate. That's like the craziest thing to say. But our love life was like just like that. We wasn't together, but we was together. Like when we wasn't together, we always knew where home was. Like that's what it became down to after a while. And I don't know why, but I settled for it because I didn't care. I wasn't really in a relationship with nobody. So then, me being me, I go for his other friends. I didn't go for his other friends, but his other friends really wanted me. And I just went in with the road because you just stepped out of bounds and you just still doing what you want to do and what you ask me not to text nobody else. Talking about you better not be texting nobody else, you want to text your new boyfriend and all that stuff. Like, he just always has something to say, and I should have took that as a hint. And they always said if a boy gets to accusing you about something that you're doing and you're not, that means he's doing it. And because I was so gullible and dumb at the time, I didn't pay attention to it. But I know now. So Curls text me all the time and was like, why am I acting weird? And I'm acting weird because you're dating, like, you're talking to my cousin or dating my cousin, like you're dating, like you're doing a lot. Like, it's just that fruity girl just interfered and did that. Did not give you another chance, and you turn around, you did it with my cousin. And then all of a sudden now I'm hearing about another third girl being in the mix while you with my cousin. It's about this girl that goes to a whole different school. Like, and I'm gonna call her, she plays a part. That's just crazy. I'm gonna call her Cheeto. We're gonna call her Cheeto. I don't know. I'm giving her names. Just giving her names. Giving names. So Cheeto, he was talking to Cheeto also, but also I started realizing Cheeto played a part for a long time. So then me and Cheeto became his main. You feel me? Like, it was like I found out this doing down the line, but yeah. So then he ended up dating my cousin. So he ended up dating her. Y'all, so we're in the same classrooms together. Me and cousin is not. We're not in the same class at all. But me and him is. We in like 3-4 classes together. We got first hour together. We don't got second hour together. We got third hour together. We didn't have fourth hour together. I think we had fifth hour together, and we had gym together. We had gym, so 2 classes back to back together. So our class was set up like that. We had a couple classes together. So Jim, he'd be all over there talk about rebound me, be my rebounder. I don't know at the time I didn't know what a rebounder was. Where you get the ball and throw it back. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I said, I'm not doing that. I was telling him I wasn't doing that. So then we started going outside and he'll start like, damn, this is the thing. This is where everything started falling apart. So Valentine's Day, he bought me some candy and he bought Fruity a teddy bear and bought my cousin something else. I don't deserve that teddy bear because I didn't tell you who I liked. Okay. He gave me a card. All right. Everybody asking me what's in my locker. Who I get this from? I said my secret admirer. So, but then I had 3 secret admirers on Valentine's Day. People I knew of, but I never knew liked me. You see, they're like, oh, I got you this. I was just wanting to know would you be my Valentine. I said, yeah, I told everybody, yeah. I wanted to know to me because at the time I didn't take Valentine serious. I didn't know. I probably still don't know what the meaning of Valentine is. When you ask somebody to be your Valentine, is y'all dating now, or you just I'm there for the day? Y'all let me know in the comments. I don't know. So she got a teddy bear. She got a little teddy bear. I got candy. That's just backwards. Because I think I deserve that big teddy bear. Because I keep coming back to you after you sit up here and do me wrong. But I do you wrong too. But that's not the point. You do it first. So somebody else gave me money. Come here. Bring that. Come here. Bring that. I'm playing. I'm just saying like they gave me money. I'm like, okay. Could think I'm bougie because I guess the way I dress, but it was like, okay, I see you, and whatever. Curls is like, oh, your boy be friends about you. So I said, no, because I just heard about you buying somebody else teddy bear. So I slapped him. I walked away because that just really, that just triggered me. Because I'm like, now you buying my cousin, Fruity. You said you dropped other people alone. So I left him alone. He was like, I'm ready to take it serious with you. He finally opened up after him and my cousin been dating for like 2 weeks. He finally opened up and came back to me and was like, I'm ready to take this serious. I want to tell your cousin about us. I want to tell your cousin about us so we can break up and it'll be just me and you again. And he started to open up more, but he already had him freaked up so many times to where I became cold-hearted over my heart, and I didn't want, like, I was okay with what he was doing, and I was just still doing me. Like, I wasn't in love, and I wasn't cold-hearted. It was just like that feeling that you get when you know you can't trust nobody again because you keep letting them do you over and over again. So it's like that became a layer over my heart. So with him, so it's like you gonna always be there, but you know, as big as it was for you, it ain't there no more. That type of feeling, like it was something like that. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go show her. Is you ready for this? Is you ready for this? He said, you gonna tell her, I'm gonna tell her. I said, don't threaten me, because I'm not the one that put me here in the first place. I said, it's just I didn't say nothing to her because she came to me. How do you think I felt when she came to me? Because she trusted me to know that y'all was finna date before anybody else. But the thing is, I already been talking to you. But I'm not gonna argue with you or for you or about you, because that's probably what you want. I'm not. So everybody was like, why you do Diamond like that? Why you doing Diamond like that? So they used to call me his last name. That's what the funny part is. They used to call me his last name because that's how known we was after a couple things, because Silk was upset and be busting me out on live. So, you know, live we had views. When he on there by himself, he got a couple, but when I'm on there, we getting views, boy. We getting views. People I don't even know telling me I'm pretty while I'm on live with him. I need to slide in their DMs. They were sliding all in my DMs. Like, I got so much clout from being on live. And so I started going live with myself. Everybody flowing in my live. Everybody. I'm up there. I feel like a live queen. Like, I was, when I tell y'all live and me was friends like this, we was like this. Like, live was, I miss them days. Them were my days. Yeah, I be upset sometimes about it, 'cause I think about it. I'm like, I was really living that shit. I was living that life. I was doing that. But I'll give it up to settle down. But moral story. So, the word got around quick because Silk was spreading rumors like quicker than a helicopter. So everybody was like, oh, yeah. So then they finally got back to my cousin. She was like, cousin, is you and him talking? I said, nope. I said, we was, but no. So then she'll start, he'll block her, and she'll start texting me talking about, tell him to unblock me. So I tell him to unblock her. I said, she said unblock her. He was like, why are you worried about what she got going on? I'm keeping her blocked because I want to talk to you. I said, nah. So then they exchanged Facebook passwords. So she read all our messages. She knew about us. But then she read about it and she realized that, I wasn't in the wrong anymore, because about time I've been talking to him. She just started talking to him. So it was like she forgave. She was like, she couldn't get mad at me. Forget about the word forgave. She couldn't be upset with me because I was in my acknowledge and her acknowledgement when she found out I was there first. So it was like us arguing was not it. It was not an option. So he was upset that we didn't argue. So then he was like, oh, they dating and whatever. Well, I said, but girl, I started talking to him, so you ain't got to worry about it. I told her she could just have him, because at this point I really was moving on, because at this point I'm getting morphed. I'm back on live with Silk all the time, and Silk and me on the phone, and more other people start playing a part, and then I be starting to break my time phones up. I started to be on the phone with everybody. So it was like my time frame started breaking up. So whatever. And I need y'all to keep this in mind. I need y'all to keep the word Silk in mind, because Silk is going to be in another story time. And I'm probably going to do that story time after I do this one. So if y'all see me in the same clothes, because that's why. I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to definitely make that story time for y'all. Just keep Silk in mind. Silk, and yeah, keep him very much in mind. Keep Silk in mind. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I started being cool and whatever. And Silk ended up getting a girlfriend. But the girlfriend and me was cool. But then they broke up because he wanted to get back talking to me and whatever. And me and her was cool. Me and Silk girlfriend was cool, but she don't really have a big part in here. But her friend do. Her friend have a big part in the next scene. But I'm not gonna give her name in this one because it don't start until the next scene when I make another video. But just keep Silk in mind. So Silk and me was back cool and whatever and tight and whatever. But Curl started having jealousy traits, and then he was like, you did drop all your hoes and I'm gonna drop all mine. I guarantee you that's our promise and whatever. I didn't make the promise. I didn't shake on it. He just said that. He sent me the message and it was like, he was like, I answered the phone because you're not answering the phone. So he kept on calling me. I kept declining. I said, I screenshotted it and I said, move around for I said, I almost said the name. Move around for I sent this to my cousin. He was like, okay, well, we're gonna open up and tell her, right? We're gonna tell her, you wanna tell her together, or you gonna tell her, or I'm gonna tell her. I said, why do you want to tell her so bad? I said, because it ain't like we communicating right now. He said, because I want to be back with you. I want to talk to you. I miss us talking on the phone or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. I said, I agreed on okay, but I didn't really agree because I didn't say, okay, we can do that. I just said, okay, whatever. Y'all, why he go in that girl classroom and show her the messages? He was like, I'm on the way up to her classroom right now and go show her the messages. He went in her classroom, showed her the messages. She called me. She was like, cousin, come upstairs. Come upstairs and come to my classroom because something not adding up. I'm like, all right, because here I come, because I know exactly what this is about. He's texting me while he's finna show her the messages. He like, Curl's like, I'm in here right now. I told her about us and with the woo. I was already on my way up when he said he was telling her about us. I'm on my way up because baby, you doing a lot. Because if you wanted to be with me, you would take a different route. You would just break up with her and just come back to me like where you been. You've been coming back home. So what is the problem? What's the problem? What's not adding up? What's not clicking? You feel me? What's not clicking, Curls? I get up there. I'm like, you're messy. I push him out like this. I said, you're messy. And just move around. I said, and yes, I said, he's mad because I told him we was not going to talk anymore because y'all together. But the thing is, I've been with him. I was with him before all this even took about. I said, but I'm not going to argue about it. Because the day I said, we're cousins. And I said, I'll let you know that I already did not. I told you about me and him. I said it was a past thing. I don't talk to him no more. He's mad because I'm not talking to him no more and I'm talking to somebody else. So then they brung up this one boy that I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, because don't you talk to Wooty Woo? I said, my point exactly. Well, he didn't know that, but he found out right there at the table. So it would just become a mess. And she was like, yeah, I know you don't talk to him because you talk to Wooty Woo. I said, my point exactly. Like my points exactly. So it's like everybody knew about him but him. And I was keeping it like that because he was always coming back to home. But I didn't want to just hurt his little heart when he came back and he found out I wasn't his heart no more. You feel me? So he like, this video long, but he like, oh, that's what it's like? That's what it's like? Okay. He get upset and walk out the classroom talking about, and we're done. He told that to her. He was like, bet. He was mad at me, but he broke up with her. And that's where it became viral right there. That boy ran crazy. I call it viral because everybody who came up to me was talking about, you know, he upset, he mad at you, so he blocked me on everything. But the only time he blocked me is because he texted me some BS and then texted me. He texted me some BS, and then when I tried to text back, it wasn't seen. I said, how you gonna say some dumb stuff to me? So then I went to a different app because I had to get that off my chest. He blocked me on there. He blocked me on there. He blocked me on everything. He blocked me on everything because he was upset about that. But I'm like, how you gonna get mad when you were just dating my whole cousin? My whole cousin, like, but you knew that though. So then, like 2 days go past. He see me in school. He not talking to me. He not looking at me. He not doing anything. He upset. Like, at this point, he's literally doing his work. Like, I guess I hurt his heart that bad. He's doing his work. Remind you, I told you he's a goofball. So, he's doing his work. He's getting out of class quick. He's irritated. He's upset at me. He not talking to nobody in the classroom. He not doing anything. I'm like, oh, he's so sad. He's so sad. Y'all, why he finally texted me back, like, probably 2 days later. He unblocked me. He was like, you was wrong for that. You was wrong for that because you had me thinking that it was going to be something and you out here doing you. I said, I started doing me when you started doing you. What's not clicking? Curls. He like, well, Don't I'm gonna block you on everything if you don't go wooty wooty woo and drop him and wooty wooty woo. I said, okay, I'll do it. I kinda did it. I didn't really do it. Oh, he said we had to exchange passwords. I said, oh, you doing a lot. I said, give me a password. He gave me his password. I gave him my password. But when I get back to try to go log in his password again, he changed his password again. So I changed my password. Because what are you doing? Like, you're being childish. Cool, we back at square one again. Because now we're all back again from square one. So then he started trying to step up and be, I don't want to call him a boyfriend because he was stepping up to play a part that he should have been playing from the beginning. But he started buying me food. We started meeting at school. He took me out to Popeyes, and we started meeting up more often. Like, we started going to the park all the time together. Yeah, it was like we started to do more things together. He buy me food, give me money. He was just stepping up because he knew that he messed up and he knew he did. But at this point, it was like we dropped each other again because I'm hearing he's talking back to Fruity. But I guess Fruity was upset that he's banned me all this stuff. So she was like, you're not going nowhere, and wooty wooty woo, you know you mine forever, and all that extra stuff. Like, but I guess Fruity and him dated back in middle school. We in high school now, so it's like everybody knew about it but me. Like, I seen pictures. I had to find out pictures between him and Fruity dating. I found pictures. I'm like, they was very intimate, very in love, very for life first. You feel me? That's what it was, like, for life first. That's what they was. So that's cute. That's cute. But then he started acting weird. So then I ended up dating somebody else. That's where it hurt him the most, because I dated somebody else. But I said, how you gonna get mad? But then the school still was ringing off my name. My last name is his last name. So it was like, everybody was like, hey, miss. Hey, miss. I'm like, that's not my name. It was like, yeah, huh? Not knowing half of the people that was calling me miss, his name, had a crush on me. I didn't find out until after, like, probably 10th grade came. But me and Curls is very toxic. We lasted all the way till, I'm gonna tell on myself. Me and him lasted all the way until, I would say, like, we're just gonna say 12th grade. That's what we're ending. 12th grade. Yeah. Mind your own business. But freshman year, 12th grade, he stuck around all times. All times. But, oh, no, not 12th grade. We're going to say 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. One of those grades. We're going to stop at that grade. But anyways, my current boyfriend had to find out about him, about Curls. That's a whole other story. About my current boyfriend working with Curls. So, yeah, they wasn't posing about each other because I was doing whatever the freak I wanted. I had 2 shifts. They was on one of the other shifts, morning shifts and night shifts. That's a whole different story. But yeah, my current is not happy with that one. He don't want me nowhere near Curls. Like, he just, because Curls was around for a long time, but he's been around for a long time. But I got with him when I was in the 10th grade. But Curl stayed around for a long time. Just know what I mean when I say he's been around for a long time. He was around for a long time. It's just, yeah. But I'm not doing no dirt now. Like, I'm not doing no dirt. I'm not cheating on nobody. I'm not making nobody feel like they want it and not want it. I'm not playing them parts no more because I did that, and I had fun while doing it. But after a while, some people don't like your old ways, so you got to get rid of them. Your old ways. Yeah, I learned that. It was fun while it lasted though. But yeah, keep curls and silk in mind for the next stories, because they will be current. I have a lot of more like that. We're gonna have this one. Yep, just them two played a part in so many scenarios, silk and curls. But yeah, he dated my cousin, so I dated his best friend. Why? Communicating with his best friends. I don't know. I don't want to call it the word dating. I just feel like that is a strong word. That is a strong word. Like, I don't want to call the word dating. If they feel like we dated, okay. But I don't want to call them words dating. So, he dated my cousin. I talked to his best friends with the S. He had another best friend, but we were in the same class as him. But I knew they were best friends because when I tell y'all they were best friends, every time I'm on the phone with him, he's on the phone. We're all on the phone, and that's a 3-way. So, it was like, they were best friends as two, but they played a lot of games. They all did, but still, I did what I had to do. You play with one, I play with all. Like, that's just how it was. That's just how it was for me. But yeah, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. This video was a little bit too long, but I had to let y'all know the juicy details of what my ex dated my cousin, so I had to get back. Like, it was just how it was. That's what I'm gonna label it. That's what I'm gonna label this. But y'all, keep them names in mind, because I'm about to do another story time, and it's going to be even crazier. I guarantee. But I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, aunties, and uncles about y'all. Follow me on all platforms, which I'm really active on TikTok, and I'm starting to be active on Instagram. So really go follow me on those and subscribe to here. They will be in the description below. Other than that, see ya, love ya, peace.
Violation. Willie Propane.